this like, little Transbay bus or whatever, because I've been getting all these repairs done to my apartment. So while I'm doing that, I'm living in a hotel in the city, and I work in the city, but that's not the point. Here's the point. So I was watching the Meet Our Fund, I don't know, it was like a live stream. It was a 2-day event. I don't know, I was sleeping. I didn't even go to the event, but I don't know. I just don't believe in anything in like Silicon Valley or like any of the missions of any of the companies. Like most of them aren't profitable. All of the like VC investors for the longest time, and I made another video about that, they've proven that they don't actually care about customers or like mission driven products or solving really any problem that exists in America. Because like here's the thing, like most of the problems that affect upper middle class people, and that's typically white and Asian people, they've already been solved by like privatizing everything. There's already companies and businesses that are not necessarily technology based now, but with like one website and the use of tools that already exist, they will automate those businesses in like a week. Like I've seen it multiple times. So basically anyone in this country who has access to private school, you're also going to know which websites to read, which podcasts to listen to, which YouTube channels to follow, to continuously like stay ahead of everyone else. So mostly all of the upper middle class problems have been solved. The problems that haven't been solved though is that like everybody else, like everybody in public school is like literally trying to figure every single thing out, because like they don't have any of the resources that like the rest of us have. And it's like super weird because like no VC believes in actually solving those problems. Like they're not giving money to any of the founders who are solving those problems, right? Like who would be able to solve problems that affect people in public school? It would have to be someone who attended a public school, right? And then who are the people who don't have products and services right now? It's like Black and Latino people in this country. And honestly, I feel like though enough Black and Latino people have figured out how to use YouTube to kind of talk about navigating life. So I don't necessarily know if there needs to be some tool, tech, product, or service. It would be nice if there were one that could basically create like a user interaction, action-based sort of system. But, I feel like a lot of, especially like younger kids, have time. And so they can actually watch long-form video essays from Khadijah or T. Noir and learn quite a lot. And like these, like the TV shows are getting better and better and better. So like, especially like a lot of the younger girls, I mean, they're just like so informed about everything. They've unpacked like every part of like sex, therapy, trauma, anger. Like people are just so familiar with it now because you have fucking YouTube. And you have like TikTok where there are people who are explaining stuff. So I don't necessarily know if there's even a need for, like, I feel like the technological revolution where all of these VCs are trying to figure out where to put their money, it's really sad because they could potentially put their money into communities of color who are the ones who actually need the products and services, and there's like a huge market potential there, but they won't even give anyone a chance. Like every single like I don't know, it's like I've never had any VC invest in me, but y'all see me here, like, and it's the same for really all of my friends. Like we're all here, we're all kind of like working on different products, but none of them will give us any money. So it's very clear they have no interest in like improving infrastructure in America for Americans. Like they only are interested, I don't know, it's resolving problems that have already been solved. But that's the thing about the problems that have already been solved. They've been automated away. Like those apps still work. Like the people who are actually interested in making money in this country will be investing in, y'all need to invest in the people in the hood. Those are the people with the ideas and who see problems that you don't see. You can't invest in people who are living in the suburbs or people who, like, really, I don't know, upper middle class people. We've already solved all our problems, right? Like, we don't need the help. It's on like a loop, a forever, an infinite loop. Like forever and ever and ever. Like every day I'll put out another video about some bullshit that I see, and now you'll get my perspective on why it's bullshit. But like none of it's gonna take anything away from my lifestyle or my opinions, and probably my politics won't change. Brett Cooper will come out with another video. Ben Shapiro and, you know, Matthew Knowles will be out here explaining shit. And the rest of y'all be like, but we thought our like liberal ideals would flow and we'd be able to change everything. Like, no, you're not. Like, especially when some people have built up their values and beliefs over like thousands of years, like centuries. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not changing those people's values. You're just not. And the weird part about it is, like, there's people who are born every day into those same circumstances of all the problems that are like present in the hood, and still everyone's like, no, we don't want to give our money to them, no, we're good. And it's just like, well, then who? Because y'all have funded every retarded idea out of Stanford ever. There's no more. They have no more good ideas. They've literally done everything that they could do. Like, you've given them all the money, hundreds of billions of trillions of dollars, like so much money, and they still have not fixed any of the problems in this country. All they've done is make it easier to order food and ride on scooters. Those are just my thoughts.